it's Becca from Core Potentials Academy, and I'm here today to talk to you about stress, anxiety, and fear. So, I love this quote from Donna Eden. She says, as the world has got less and less natural and more technological, we began to lose our connection to nature and what is natural. Our ancestors really understood that we're part of nature. And here we are now in this really technocratic world where we've got cell phones, we've got computers, texts, emails. There isn't a moment that something isn't going on. And now we're in a world that's like in the middle of a pandemic. If that isn't a scare sandwich, I don't know what is. So I want to offer 3 great exercises that will help you disperse, settle, and soothe these energies that can, frenetic, frazzling energies that can get in our body and literally throw us off our game. All right, so say I'm going to give you a scenario here. It's the end of a busy day and I'm driving home. I'm in a car and I'm getting stopped at a light. This is frustrating because I'm now already late for dinner and I've got to get food on the table. I'm getting through that light now. The light's changed and now I'm getting, oh no, there's a backup behind a train that's going by. Gosh, here we go. All right, the train's gone through and now I'm getting there and someone stopped me at the end of my street. I can't even turn the corner. What the heck? I'm going down the street, I'm getting into my house, and I'm like, now, because it's like the phone's rang, and I haven't even got into the house to make the dinner. So I get into the house, I walk in, and there's the cat, meow, meow, meow. It wants to be fed, and I've got 10 people asking the questions, and the phone's rang, and aren't you by now just like ready to scream at everyone? I know I am. Always. So this is a trick that I have learned to do to just sort of help me like get rid of the day. And it's a great exercise created by Donna Eden called a blowing out the venom. I like to just call it the blowout. That's how I remember it. So what you do is you take your fists as if you're gathering it all up, all of that day's energy, that train that got in your way, those lights, that cat, all of it, and you're just gonna like get rid of it all. I do it just literally even before I walk in the house and to help disperse those energies. So we're gonna take our hands and we're gonna swing them up behind us and over our head, and we're gonna bring them down through the body, so it's coming down through your center line, and then you're going to like shoot the energy into the floor. All right, I've just done that in slow motion, but we're gonna do it a lot faster. But when you're shooting that energy into the floor, you're gonna make the sound of shh, like you're telling everything out there to just be quiet. Okay, so you're gonna make that real sound. So we're gonna do it 3 times really fast. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, take a breath in and shh. And shh. And then again. And shh. Now on the 4th time, we're gonna go slow. And we're gonna just literally take that shh sound in a very slow motion. Shh. Down the body. So there, we should have at this point been able to disperse some of that frenetic energy that has been built up through our day. Now we want to do something that helps us soothe ourselves a little bit from all of that anxiety that we've been created. So there we have this meridian that's called the triple warmer meridian, that is a channel of energy that runs through the body, and it is literally the one that governs our fight, flight, or freeze. It begins at our 4th finger and it runs up the body and it comes around the ear on both sides of our body, like so. So what we want to do is go, you know what, buddy, I love that you're ready to protect us, but I want to calm down now. So I'm going to trace it backwards. This exercise I'm showing you is actually called the triple warmer smoothie. So what I just literally did is I traced triple warmer partially backwards, and then I took the energies through my throat and down into the heart. The heart is the only meridian energy out there that triple warmer cannot steal from. And you're kind of telling triple warmer by going around the ears and telling it to calm down that you're now putting the heart back in charge. Now, if you want to just take that exercise a little bit farther, you could even go down around the ears. I like to cross my hands to either shoulder, and then I can bring it down to the elbows, which is, again, taking that just a little bit farther onto that meridian. You can just kind of give yourself a bit of a hug. Just literally soothing down the arms like this over and over and over again. If you did this for several minutes, you would probably notice that you were feeling a lot more calm. We naturally would do this to our children. This is just how we naturally know what to do. Okay, so now the third one I'd like to teach you is called basically holding our main neurovasculars. Our main neurovasculars are literally our forehead. So this is, when we get into fight or flight, we can lose 80% of our blood out of our brain. And by putting our fingers, literally our magnetic hands, these have actual magnets in them, we're putting them on our forehead. We're actually trying to bring the blood back to our forebrain so we can think better. We do it naturally. Oh my goodness, right? It's just a natural thing. Again, this is Donna Eden saying our ancestors knew what was right for us, all right? So what I like to do is add a little bit of an extra twist, and I like to cup the hands literally right over the eyes. By doing this, all the external stimuli that is probably just already kind of bombarding your already frazzled nervous system just gives it a little bit of extra kind of like calming. And I take my pinkies and I cross them right over right where the third eye is. This helps this is right at the beginning of the bladder meridian, and this meridian governs our nervous system. And just by crossing our little fingers over top of it, it's kind of like telling it to calm down. Take it more out of the sympathetic nervous system, which is our fight or flight, and putting it more into the parasympathetic system, which is our rest and digest. So I've got my fingers over top of here, my eyes, it's slowly soothing, bringing the blood back to my brain, and I'm taking 3 big deep breaths. And again. And again. There. And now I'm ready to go into my home and face the evening. And I will be able to manage my unruly children that might be there, and my kitty that wants to be fed, and my hungry family. And I will actually come from a place of the heart rather than a place of All right, so remember the 3 exercises to help stress and anxiety. We start with the blowout to disperse that energy. Then we do the soothing triple warmer smoothie. We can do it this way, or we can just do it this way, down to the heart. And then just give our eyes and our face a little bit of a cupping motion over top of the eyes and get our main neurovasculars filling our blood back up to our forebrain so we can think clearly. All right, guys, there you go. 3 ways to help combat stress, anxiety, and fear. Bye.